Wanna say Kalalal Yahweh Hashem Shai Hashem Raka Kodash to be honest to the apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to all the brothers in the highway and byway preaching this word in sincerity and in truth with much honesty. I'm the brother Shapar from the James Jamaica camp. Now, being in this truth, basically, especially in Great Millstone or any camp basically direct with the truth concerning women, you find that you don't have many women basically who hold fast to a certain doctrine. You know what I mean? You have camps like IUIC, basically say that it's not right for a man to have multiple wives. You know what I mean? Seems as if in the kingdom there won't be multiple wives for these men. You know, more women flock to that type of teaching, you know what I mean? So you have mostly women followers over there. You have a whole lot of women followers over there in the IUIC, you know what I mean? And one of the underlying reasons is for some of the lesser extremes that IUIC deal with and some other Israelite camps who have women, the lesser extreme, make so many women follow those camps. Now, the truth is, you know what I mean? When in regards to the kingdom, men is going to have multiple wives, you know what I mean? And today, many women won't accept that, you know what I mean? Because they are basically comfortable in this society, you know what I mean? So it's not that convincing to them that such thing will happen because them actually operating based off of how them feel and how them feel towards each other as women. It's a thing in a woman basically if you feel jealous of another woman or feel threatened by another woman since you just go back, you know what I mean? So, you know, I get them for, for just, you know, okay, we hold fast to this. You have few women where basically will, you know, follow brothers from like, you know, keep up with the videos them or, you know, whatsoever from the brothers them of Great Millstone or other camp who go to the extreme with the scriptures. But at the end of the day, seeing regardless of what all these women believe, whether they want to believe, say look, men can have multiple wives or not, seeing everybody are gonna fall in placement, seeing maybe not now. So brothers don't need to worry about why certain women accept certain things. Look, man, the Lord have ways, you know, oh, in order how to do things, and this is the way the Lord do things from the foundation, and Him do it through fear. You know what I mean? And fear is a great motivator, you know what I mean, for one to do something, yeah? You know what I mean? So, who not accept it now will accept it, seeing when the time comes, man, because the Lord have a dynamic where I'm going to work out on the earth, you know what I mean? Forget it for be so. So, I'm going to the scriptures, first thing first, dealing with the fear because the Lord are going to bring certain events that going to bring fear, going to tear down the mindset of what females have today versus what is going to be in the kingdom. So let me get the first precept. This is Isaiah 4:1. It said, no, before we go Isaiah 4:1, we need the issue of fear. See, because guess what? The Lord is going to bring hell to this society, man. All that a woman have in this society that makes you feel comfortable, you know what I mean? The false ideology that look, man, she have this right to do whatever she feel like she want to do, you know what I mean, under the so-called white man. All that get torn apart, man. The so-called freedom to do whatsoever you will. Now, this is Isaiah 4, Isaiah 32:9. It says, rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto me, unto my speech. Many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women. The vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come. Seeing so, the whole independent woman idea, you know what I mean? You putting food on your own table or whatsoever, you do whatsoever for yourself, you go around freely because you have cops and military men who can, you know, execute that certain order is being all together. You know what I mean? So there's no chaos out there, there's no war or nothing like that where you have no need to be fearful. You know what I mean? So what the Lord is showing right here, so look, there's a time coming where you're gonna have the need to be fearful, man. And when you fear, guess what? It a whole different scenario things happening. You know what I mean? First of all, you're gonna seek safety, man. See, first of all, you're gonna seek safety. So in such a scenario, seeing it's not a democratic scenario, you know what I mean, where basically you can vote on whatsoever situation can happen between the person who he or what you're seeking safety from. You know what I mean? So let me bring out what the safety is gonna be. You know what I mean? Because you have to go work with the terms and conditions that come with the safety. See, so hey, look, this is Isaiah 32 and 2. It says, a man shall be as an hiding place from the wind, and a covered from tempest, as a river, as rivers of water in a dry place, as the shadow of a great rock in a weary land. So a man are gonna be the place of safety in that day, and not any man, but a man of the Lord, because maybe that brother or whosoever you come up under are gonna have spiritual empowerment and can defend you against the wiles what basically take place, and food and all them things there, you know what I mean, are gonna be a necessity. And it's gonna be to a point where a woman will give up seeing all that pride, you know what I mean? Say, oh shit, the man, she gonna put herself below that, below even that the man for provide for her. You know what I mean? In a such scenario, seeing just to be favored, seen by that man. So the man will become so important that she actually, like I said, this what she actually, like I said, it's Isaiah 4 and 1. It said, and in that day 7 women shall take hold unto one man, saying, we will eat our own bread. So this is the level where these women are gonna bring it down to. In a time, a rough time, where basically them even can't even make them get them own bread for real. Them actually are gonna say we are willing to make that sacrifice in order to be with this man. See, so this is gonna be a competitive field. You know what I mean? We're more than one woman, basically. So that not gonna be an issue. See, because one of the thing requirement for that woman to even be a part of that household basically is accepting the fact that other women are gonna be a part of that household. It's basically she's gonna be rejected. That's how it is. You know what I mean? It says 7 women shall take hold unto one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. That's at the extreme them going to. Only let us to be called by thy name, to take away our reproach. Because as we say, from here, it tell us what will happen to them woman. You know what I mean? Basically, for all the pride and all the wickedness that them are going to do, seeing them are going to be the least valued thing in a time of tribulation, man. You know what I mean? And them are going to portray themselves as something of value, seen by humbling themselves to the level where them say, look, we're going to try to find even with sustenance in our time where it is impossible for a woman to find it. See? And the Lord are going to bring all of this through fear, man. Fear. See? Because as I said before, fear is a great motivation. So not for them women you see, seeing we're back up against certain things, you know what I mean? Not don't give a damn about the truth. For squat, look, man, it's gonna take very little convincing to convince them, man. It's not gonna take just a reasoning. But you have sisters coming in based off of the reasoning factor. But guess what? The majority of them are coming in based off of the fact that them stricken in fear. And them are gonna do this thing for them safety, man. That's how the Lord do it, man. Seeing hell, the way how Esau get some of these women to behave the way they're behaving today is by trauma. You know what I mean? The Lord bringing trauma upon them, man. Seeing? By using the so-called white man to prove his strength, and that, look, man, there's no way she can escape. Seeing? Or get delivered from the strength of the so-called white man. So she have to submit and humble herself to fit his ideologies. So guess what? These women are gonna humble themselves to Israel ideology, man. Seeing? So hey, we don't even worry about them stupid ass niggers. I try to please woman now. I say, yo, one woman in the kingdom. No, it's not gonna be like that. Seeing? First of all, let me touch upon this. Before we go into that point there. This is Psalms Psalms 103 said, thy people shall be willing in the day of thy power, in the beauty of thine holiness from the womb of the morning, though as the dew of their youth. Now it said that people shall be willing in the day of thy power, because when all these shit start to come down, everybody gonna fall in line, man. When the whip come out, everybody gonna fall in line. Nobody not gonna question it, man. Oh, yo, I don't feel like say, yo, I want to do it. No. As I say, fear is a great motivator. Now, for these men who lying to these women, seeing, just to maintain some crutches, you know what I mean, in this kingdom, that look, there's not going to be multiple wives or whatsoever, just to keep the female congregation, you know what I mean, seeing, look, man, you don't have an idea what the Lord is going to do on the earth. The scripture tells us, say, yo, few men are going left, man. Few men are going left on the earth. That means that the Lord is going to do a vast depopulation of the earth, man. So how the earth is going to be populated, man, when a man have one wife? How are you going to do that? You know what I mean? Not that slow process, man. See, the more builders building a house, or the faster it build. You know what I mean? So the more women, see, of the faster the nation populate, man. The more women to a man, it tells us that one little one will become 1,000, man. See? See, let me get them precept because you may not have an idea that what the Lord is going to do on the planet. The Lord is massively going to depopulate the earth, man, and they're going to need Israel to be repopulated. So guess what? This is one of the main reasons why the Lord is going to put back men with multiple wives, man, that the process can get done smoothly and quickly, man, and more effective, man. See? What, you know how much pressure upon one woman to get all the youth the way you're supposed to get? Look, man, you niggas you're not spiritual. That's the main thing. You know what I mean? As well as the great millstone, we are the one who basically say the spirit of the thing without putting our emotions into it, man. See? Let me see if I can find this precept here. This is Isaiah 60 and 22. It's a little one. Yes, Slakia. It's a little one shall become 1,000, and a small one a strong nation. See? And the Lord will hasten it in his time. Oh, we talk about hasten. Oh, one small one are going to become a strong nation in a short period of time, man. The Lord are going to hasten it, man. See, by, and guess what? Women, basically, seeing, men are going to have multiple wives, man. That this process can be done quickly, man. See? Quickly. See? And this is the reason why women are going to get saved in the first place. See? This scripture tell you that, man. See? Let me get it from, because you have females out there believe that them and the men on the same level because them get educated by the so-called white man with this feminist bullshit, man. You know what I mean? Which is all a device of the devil. So you have women strongly engraved into that. See, so it's hard to make them sway from that type of belief when them grew up in another society. But as we say, the Lord are gonna make them, the Lord are gonna break them. See, we may not be able to break them by just bringing out the truth. See, them can just reject that because it makes them feel uncomfortable. But guess what? The Lord are gonna break them using fear. Believe it, yes or no. See, so kudos to the sisters that were actually be around and accepting the fact that this is going to happen, man. Seeing, hey, the kingdom of heaven is not going to be a democracy, man. It's not going to be a democracy where you just do whatever you feel like with it. It's going to be take it, seeing, or just leave it, man. To be saved or to die. And that's how it's going to go. Yeah. Let me start from up here. Well, in second, 1 Timothy 2 and 12, it said, but But I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over the man, but to be in silence. So showing that, look, the men have an authority over the woman. You know what I mean? Since so it's not to a level where you have no equality among the genders. You know what I mean? That is bullshit. That is feminism. But anyway, which basically is not in really equality. See, because it's skill of a tilt either way. You know what I mean? Either the man become a servant or the woman is the servant. Simple. One of the two. But anyway, it's a for Adam was first formed, then Eve. This is the harder. You know what I mean? And the woman was not deceived, but and the man was, and Adam was not deceived, but the woman being deceived was in the transgression. Even today, she's deceived, believing that, seeing the way our mindset towards our man should be and our female should be, seeing it's all wrong. Because our mindset today is based off of what Esau teach. Westernized mind. You know what I mean? She having a problem with her man having another woman. You know what I mean? So she's gonna fight that bitch. You know what I mean? And lick out the car glass and punch her and wheel them and scrape up the car or whatsoever wickedness she want to do. For that revenge, for that jealousy what she have. When the scripture say, oh, I want a woman jealous of another woman is wicked, basically. But anyway, nevertheless, she shall be saved in child's bearing if they continue in faith and charity and holiness with sobriety. See? So the main reasons why a woman is going to be saved is in child's bearing. And guess what? A little one is going to become a what? A strong nation, man. See? So in order for that get done, the pressure now go up on one woman. That would be cruel for a woman to have one woman to have thousands of children, man. You know what I mean? Imagine that. Relax, man. The Lord balance out things that, hey, look, the work is going to be shared, man. You want to do all the work by yourself? Good gosh, man. Because a man and a woman out here now today believe that the only reason why a man and a woman have sex is just for pleasure only. No. It's also for the growth of a nation, man. A tribe, a clan, a tribe, a nation, man. That's what it's set up for. A man no can't think about him sexual lust only. No, it's not about that only, man. She shall be saved for child's bearing, man. And when they get more children, they get the bigger the nation become. Look, man, we have planets to populate, man. Planets, man. What do you expect gonna happen here? Yes, brother, hold on to your success, man, because the kingdom are gonna be great. And guess what? The woman gonna love it, man. See, they're gonna love it. The least concerned are gonna be about another bitch. You know what I mean? That's not gonna happen in the kingdom, man. You won't have bitches in the kingdom, by the way. You know what I mean? You're gonna have women that are willing. You know what I mean? So and part of what we said earlier is this are gonna happen to the Lord are gonna make a lot of them become a believer through the catastrophic things them that come down the line. The Lord is gonna show them signs, man. Seeing, and trust me, seeing a lot of women gonna be destroyed and a lot of women gonna be saved. You know what I mean? Because some are gonna pull themselves together. Seeing, maybe not by we just coming out and speaking this thing, seeing, but when the Lord start to work the work, when some are gonna work in the last days here, man, seeing a lot of women are get shaken up, man. And trust me, that's how enough of them are come. You know what I mean? So brothers, don't worry about women not believing what they're saying, man. Fear will make you a believer, man. See, that's how it is. So, we always say, call Allah, Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shai, Bashim, Rakah, Kodash, double honors to the apostles of Gravenstone. Shalom to all the brothers in the highway and byway, preaching the spirit in sincerity and in truth with much honesty. Shalom.